take that straight away, to be honest. I've just opened up the next hive and this is what we've got. So these super frames absolutely full, I mean full of nectar. Look, see them bringing back the nectar. It's beautiful. Just start capping that off. Ready? So I would imagine that the rest of them are pretty much the same. Let's just let's just have a look through this super, see what we've got. So again, full of nectar, all drawn out. Again, full of nectar. Wow, this is going to be a good honey producing hive, I think, this year. So right at the start of the season, we need to swap that super frame out. You can see it's blown there. Push it down, but I don't think I've started drawing it out. They're all going to be pretty much the same, which is nice to see. And yeah, again, I'm not showing you, am I? So just fully drawn out and full of nectar. That's 3 frames, just exactly the same. Again, this one fully drawn out. They just start to put nectar in that. Yep. Again, this one. Yep, fully drawn out again. Filling that with nectar. Same again, same story. So that's drawn out. There's nothing in that. It's very light, but it just shows. And this one's heavy. Yeah, full of nectar. So that's what we've got. And they're capping that honey off at the top. Can you see? Here, they're just starting to cap it off. So they're capping that honey off. So the honey here, the spring crop, is probably on the cards, to be honest. Same again with this one. Capping it off. See the cappings at the top, nice fresh white cappings, and the same on this side. So very good. Yeah, same again, full of nectar. And all they'll do is they'll take that nectar down to 20% moisture. They'll fan it down, and then as soon as it's at 20% they cap it, and that's when we call it honey. So that's what we're at. Get those up. Yeah, very, very healthy looking nucleus. Not a nucleus, a super. It's definitely not a nucleus. We are doing a nuke next. So what we'll do is this is the problem I've got. Lots of bees. Who's there? Put that on the floor. Pop this off. Take it. That's great. I knew it would be. Let's have a look in here, we might as well while we're here. May as well keep filming it for you. Do this one. Yeah, same again. Always check when you take your queen excluder off. You're always looking, obviously not on the top, but on the bottom, and just make sure the queen wasn't sort of transitioning between frames or anything like that. You've ended up with her on there. You can see, just having a look at this one, absolutely rammed. There's a drone brood here, drone brood. So yeah, this looks like another healthy colony. So we'll get into this one and we'll have a look, see what's what. Same thing, get some smoke across them, get them down, and then all we'll do is we will take this brace comb off and just clean up the frames, just get into the habit of doing it and save you so much work. So if you do it at the start of the season, it's sort of done, and then you just got to just top up every time you come and inspect. If you sort of leave it, all they'll do is just keep putting more and more brace comb on. There's a drone there, so just all I'm going to do is just going to take this drone out. The good reason I did that, oops, it says, the reason I do this, I'll show you again with another one. Here we go. Take the drone out. So this is a drone pupa. Although it looks gory and horrible, the reason I'm doing that is I'm looking for varroa mites. Now varroa mite will plant itself, especially on drones, because they're a bigger pupa. So all we'll do is I just sort of have a look, always pop a few, and then just check on them and see, and they were both clear, so that's a good sign. All of my hives are treated anyway. Every year I treat them with varroa. I treated them this year with apiary, and then I did an oxalic acid treatment in the winter. So they had 2 oxalic acid treatments and a varroa, apiary treatment. Oh, we haven't been in this one, that's for sure. These are really prophylised, but we'll just keep going. That's good. That's popped. It's a satisfying pop when they do go. When I'm teaching, I always say go up through on the frame itself. Don't use the lugs, because what we're looking for is not breaking the frames. So here we go. Let's get this one out, see what we've got. So this one, cap stores. You can see cap stores. Got drones on this one as well. Another drone, big drones. Couple there. So obviously a healthy hive. If you've got drones, it's a good sign. It's nothing to worry about. It's just a perfectly natural. It's their way of reproducing, and it's the way of the queen making sure her genes live on. And to be honest, this queen is a good one. These are my Wiltshire queens, the 2 that we've opened up first. So these are the ones that are, these aren't buckfast, these are naturally mated Wiltshire queens. Very, very good. They bring on a quick spring crop. You can see they filled that. You can see why. They've got so much stores, so they're very good at foraging. They're sort of one of the first hives out. They go in low temps and stuff like that, and they're really calm. They're not super aggressive. They're just finishing off that. So this is the end of their ivy honey here. Yeah, and they've eaten all that side, so that's all good. Put that in, move that one back, and then we'll keep the gap. We'll just go through and we'll just check. So we're all going to check. We don't want to see any sign of swarming. We don't want to see lots and lots of drone brood. So we're looking in here, and if you get to your bees and they're covering like that and you can't see, and this will be going through the season, especially through the summer and everything, they'll cover things. Just give them a blow on top and they'll just move away, look, and then we get to look in. So I need to just move it into the sun. I was expecting to see eggs on that frame, but it's not. The one we'll swap out this year as well. You can see the amount of bees that come up. Anyway, just sort of chop them down. I'll go down. They're nice, lovely, calm bees. There's no problems with them at all. We're looking, and here we go. So we've got some cat worker brood in here. We've got eggs, I can see, and brood in all stages on this one, so that's a really good one to see. And then we go on to this side, and the same again. So what we have got on this one though, if you look up here, let's just get in there, look. So up here we've got a play cup, or one here. There's nothing in that one, but this one's a bit longer. Let's just make sure. And this one is charged. Can you see? So inside, it started making a queen. So that's a sign to say, right, we need to keep an eye on these. And we either need to give them more space, or think about what we're going to do. So I might put that other super, the one that they haven't drawn out next door, might put that on. So it's definitely worth watching this hive. So this hive number we'll take a note of. So for my notes, it's hive 10. It's one of the Wiltshire queens, and she's a 2024. So whether or not they're going to supersede, we will see. She seems to be laying okay, so I don't know. We'll just see how many more we find. But that was charged, so we need to be thinking about what we're going to do. So I'm already got things going through my head about what the plans are and what we can do. But that's a nice big healthy frame of cat worker brood. That is absolutely rammed full of cat worker brood, so she's certainly not a thing, but there's more swarm cells. So I'm seeing more and more swarm cells. Another charged queen cell there, and there's more queen cells up here and here, so they are charged. So yeah, we definitely need to keep an eye on this. So whether or not I split these and let them raise their own queen, which is potentially what I will do because of them being Wiltshire bees, I'll bring a nuke down tomorrow, and then we'll let them raise their own queen. There's plenty of drones about now, as you've seen. So now we're in that position, I think that's what we'll do. Could be a space issue. To say they've expanded a lot already. I mean, we're just in April. We're on the 6th, 7th today. So we're looking lots and lots and lots again of worker brood, all capped. So this colony is going to absolutely explode, and you can see down the bottom now we've got more queen cells. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split these. So what that means is I'm going to take frames of cat worker brood, brood in all stages, good couple of shakes of bees. I'll split them, make a nuke, and then that nuke I'm going to let them naturally mate from this particular hive, because the queen's good, and then that will also in turn give them space. And we've just taken down a sealed queen cell there, So that in there is a queen. That's a queen bee in pupa form, but it's still a queen bee. So this was where it was here, full, absolutely rammed full of raw jelly. So these definitely need to be split. So potentially just caught these in time. There's another charged queen cell, and there is Her Majesty. I've just seen her. So another charged queen cell there, and there's the queen. If you can see her, there she is. So she's a green green dot 2024 queen. So I'm not going to do any more with these. I'm going to come back and I'm going to split the colony. So like I said before, make sure she's in the centre of the frame, put her there, and then what I'll do, put these back together, and we'll take out probably 2 frames of brood, frame of eggs, and brood in all stages, and then we'll let them make their own queen. Because these are brilliant queens, and these are the queens, so the local queens that I sell, these are them. So you've seen the temperament. So if this is something that you want, then these are the queens I graft from. So if this isn't something I'm going to be grafting at the moment, we're still right at the start of the season, but I need to do a prevention method on this in order to stop them from swarming. So I'm going to give them space by taking out brood and taking out eggs, create a nuke and take a frame of food, eggs, put a couple of frames of foundation, make up a 6-frame nuke, and then these will then have space in order to expand. So we'll put the brood nest, checkerboard in, some foundation frames, and then they will expand that, give them something to do, and they'll be absolutely fine. So let's put this on. So hive 10 definitely, especially with the amount of honey they've got up there as well, it'll be a good queen to have another set of offspring from. Rid of those workers at the top. There we go. So, I don't know whether to put that soup on. I'll think about that in a minute. Right, let's go to the. So, yeah, I hope that all came out. So, what we found was charged queen cells. Now, this early in the season, it's not a problem. It's perfectly natural. It's nothing you should panic about or worry about. It is just their reproduction. That's what they do. So they prepare, and there's that queen. I mean, that's a big old larva already. So it was in a capped queen cell, full of raw jelly. So yeah, they're definitely looking to swarm. So tomorrow I will come down. I will ensure that we're in a position. In fact, I might come back this afternoon. Bring down a nuke, get the nuke split, take it to another apiary so that the flying bees don't come back to the nuke. Create that split, take it away, put it in another apiary, and then give them space. So what we've done there is effectively an artificial swarm. So